Hey everyone, G loves trains here. Now you join me this morning having a walk alongside the River Severn here in Shrewsbury, and when you're at Shrewsbury you have to have a cup of tea and 8 biscuits. I have got one of my biscuits right here. Now today I am going to be riding with Transport for Wales in first class. Since TfW introduced first class on the 67 sets, I have been wanting to have a ride. However, every time I've looked in the past there's sort of been a set price and I've just not quite been wanting to pay it. However, I found myself out today. I was making a vlog earlier and completely coincidentally to get home I was going to end up on a 67 set. I looked at the price and do you know what? I thought I'm going to take this opportunity to ride first class today because it literally only cost £13.05 to travel between Shrewsbury and Stockport. So yeah, gonna get to Shrewsbury station now. Got about half an hour until my train comes in. Squishy babies! I'm in the station now up on platform 4B, of course the Manchester bound one, and I am hoping right now that there's not a load of chocolate bourbon in my teeth. You know what your teeth get like once you eat biscuits. But anyways, I'm really excited, and I didn't actually get a lot of sleep last night. Like, I should be proper sleep deprived and practically sleepwalking right now, but I'm just living off the excitement of riding trains. The train is also about 10 minutes delayed, but oh well, I can wait an extra 10 minutes for this.
Transport for Wales service to Manchester Piccadilly.
Okay, we just departed Stockport and I am in the first class Mark IV coach. We are being hauled by 67029. I think this set is an ex-Grand Central one, and when I booked the tickets just a couple of days ago it didn't give me a seat reserved, so I have literally just plonked myself down here in this seat. It's really quiet in this coach as well at the minute. So I know TfW do onboard catering for first class. Whether they're doing it today or not, I'm not too sure, but you do have to pay extra if you do want a hot meal. With regards to any complimentary drinks or snacks, I'm not too sure if I'll be getting any of those. We will just have to wait and see, but you know, I wouldn't mind a coffee, to be honest. Keep me awake a bit more as well. Okay, so here at my seat, first and foremost, there is a really big seat. Well, it's really big for me anyways. I think there is a recline button on this. Yes, down at the side of me there is a plug socket, 2 USB ports, and then in front of me is a table, and this is quite a big table as well, and it's even got this flappy thing that you can lift up. Up above me there is the overhead luggage rack. Also, I think there is a reading light all the way up there. I'm not too sure my arm can, yeah, my arm definitely cannot reach from it. I do really like the pink lights that are going across down the middle of the roof in the carriage here. And then at either end of the carriage, we do have screens that show the route as we progress along it. Obviously, I'm sitting in one of these kind of solo seats. There are bigger table seats as well. Alright, so it turns out you are offered a complimentary drink. They have just brought me down a coffee and they've even got oat milk. I've also got a breakfast menu. I didn't know they actually had like a specific breakfast menu where you could just order an item off it. I'm tempted to order something now. I'll consider it very quickly. But this drink, honestly, I actually don't know how I'm going to drink it. It is going all over the place. Oh, that's lovely. Beats a black coffee any day. And look at this cup. Even the cup's big as well. Everything's big in first class on TfW. I did decide to order a porridge. It sounded too good not to, honestly. Look at it, it looks absolutely gorgeous. The porridge I make at home, not that I make it anymore, honestly, it never looks anything like this. But like I mentioned before as well, with the hot food, yes, this is one porridge. You do have to pay for it. It costs £4.95 for this, so yeah. Not too much. I mean, the ticket was cheap enough, so yeah, I'm treating myself to a porridge. Also, I've got to eat it with a spoon. I think I've mentioned this in my vlogs before, but I'm really not a spoon person. Like, I eat cereal with a fork. I am a fork person. Oh my days, I think I need the recipe for this. This is absolutely delicious. It's like been made with oat milk and maple syrup. Wow, this is the nicest porridge by far I have ever eaten. I'm glad I've just paid for this. Oh my days, there was a 175 there. There is 175, 107. I'm not sure what 109 is at the minute. Obviously they're all out of service, but you know, we'll touch upon that another time.
If you are leaving us here, please make sure you have all your luggage and belongings with you. Thank you for travelling with Transport for Wales.
We are just pulling into Crewe now. You can have a poo at Crewe if you so wish. This is the first calling point we're making. There's only 2 stops between Shrewsbury and Stockport, which number 1 is Crewe, and then after this it will be Wilmslow. The overall journey between the 2 stations I'm travelling from and to today is an hour. It's not the longest ride ever, but I feel it is a decent enough ride to get the first class experience. I have just connected to the onboard Wi-Fi, and I think for the rest of the duration of my journey now, I am just going to put my headphones in like I usually do and listen to some tunes. I have been to the toilets on a 67 set before, so I did kind of know what to expect. Got 2 mirrors so I can check myself out in them both, and then we got the usual sink and toilet. And we've even in this one got a classic gap in the toilet door.
We are now approaching Stockport. If you are leaving us here, please make sure you have all your luggage and belongings with you. Thank you for travelling with Transport for Wales.
Alright, I'm at Stockport now, and just like that train, it's also really quiet in this station. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it so quiet here. Well, I'm going to make my way out of the station now, down the steps, and as you make your way towards the ticket barriers here, every time, honestly, it just reminds me of being at Cardiff Central. Well, I may have arrived into Stockport 20 minutes after scheduled, but it doesn't matter because I'm not particularly in a rush to get anywhere. It's also just started to rain as I've stepped out of the station, but I've just been pleasantly surprised actually, because on the menu it said that porridge would cost £4.95, but I've just looked at the receipt I've been given and I've only been charged £2.50 for it, so it's made it even more worth it, I'll tell you. Now, I have ridden the TfW 67 sets before, but I think I've only ridden them along the Holyhead line. I think that was actually the first time I've ridden one along the Cardiff to Manchester line, and I'm so happy that I did so in first class. It was well worth paying the under £5 to upgrade. I got 2 free complimentary cups of coffee out of it, and the first class coach was very quiet. I think you definitely get a more relaxing ride in there than you would in standard class. And yeah, paying that £2 £3.50 for that porridge. Oh, I've got the porridge on the brain, honestly. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye, guys. Ow, my legs are really aching.